Okay, I went to St Mary's College in Crosby, which is about a quarter of a mile away from where we're sitting, down the road. It was a Christian Brothers school. It was a fee-paying school. I had a partial bursary for that. It was a very strict school. It was run by the Christian Brothers. There've been numerous allegations against Christian Brothers schools in the past in relation to sexual abuse. Ours, I didn't experience any of that, but they were violent. It was accepted that you could hit kids, you could strap kids for misdemeanors. I was strapped in the third year, not by a Christian brother, but by one of the teachers, for standing up in class to let somebody out of his desk. Our desks were two abreast. They had the benches fitted to them. So if you were sat in a two and you were against the wall, for the person against the wall to get out, you had to stand up and let them out. I stood up to let them out. Teacher called me over. He ran to the staff room, got probably a 12-inch leather strap, commonly known as jock strap, and strapped me 6 times on the hand for standing up in class. It was probably it was a decent school. It was very academic, good sports. However, there was an acceptance that punishment could involve hitting kids, and I saw kids being hit round the head, punched, and in fact your uncle was whipped across the legs with tree branches for not paying attention in rugby lessons, which your grandmother will tell you about, and your granddad went down the school and made it plain that if it ever happened again, the same would happen to the teacher that did it, and that teacher was a Christian brother. So it was a very tough regime, very religious. It was an all-boys school at that time. There was no attempt to educate you in relation to sexual health or sexual matters, no sex education. It was just basically, we don't talk about stuff like that, it's all a sin. So there were the deadly sins, and it was, very religious. But actually, that said, it was actually quite an enjoyable school, despite those things that went on. It was, still did all the classics, Latin, Greek, all that sort of stuff. Now it's mixed. It's a mixed school now. It's moved on, and I'm sure there won't be the beatings that there were when I was there. And I can still remember how to spell isosceles properly, because I had to write it 1,000 times because I spelt it wrong once, and I had to write it 1,000 times for one of the Christian brothers, because he was that upset that I couldn't spell isosceles. I was probably 10 or 11 at the time.